Kyra and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I will be sharing some goodies that I've picked up from Sephora. Now, let me go ahead and say that I have not stepped inside a Sephora in what seems like forever. It has to be at least like 7 or 8 months. It has been a very long time since I have been inside Sephora, get alone purchase something. I'm pretty sure the last thing I purchased from Sephora was whenever I purchased the body oil, well, the Fenty Body Lava and then the Patrick Ta body oil to compare the two. And I'm pretty sure that was the last time I ordered anything from Sephora, and that was like back in the spring. So let's just say it has been a very, very long time. And y'all, I had no plans whatsoever on shopping the Sephora VIB holiday sale. No plans at all. Until the very last day, I believe it was on Monday, and I was like, let me just go ahead on my little lunch break and just walk in there and just glance. Just walk in there and just glance around. And y'all, I walked into Sephora and lost my mind. Like, I spent way more than I planned on spending. And like, I got in there, picked up my little basket, and somehow I blacked out and was just like picking up stuff and dropping in my basket, picking up stuff, dropping in my basket. And I walked out spending way more than I planned on spending. But I will say that these items are items that I have been like noting in my head mentally for a while now. Like, they're things that I've either heard great things about, that some of my favorite YouTubers really use and rave about. Just things that I have been wanting to try out for a while. And when I was in there, I was like, why not go ahead and get it while it's on sale? Now, granted, it was just 15% off. That's not a whole lot. But, you know, saving some coins is saving some coins. So, I guess I'll go ahead and do it by brand. And most of the items in here are actually complexion items. I didn't find anything for my eyes. Well, there was one palette that I really wanted to get, but I could not convince myself to spend over $100 on a palette. I wanted to get the Nastasia Metropolis palette, but like I said, I just could not convince myself to spend that money on it. So I didn't get anything for eyes. I didn't get anything to fill in my brows, and I didn't get anything for my lips. Simply because if you're like me and you have a million lipsticks, after a while they all start to look the same, and so I just passed on lip products because I didn't see anything that just really stood out to me. Okay. Well, actually, no, I did get like one set that does have one lip product in it. I'll go ahead and do it by brand and then break it down that way. So first up, I'm going to start off with Milk Makeup. Now, I purchased, this is the Hydro Grip Primer. I recently watched Andrea Renee's Sephora VIB sale haul, and she mentioned that she picked this up. Now, I haven't really heard much about this one in particular, but when I saw her video, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and go in stores and just test it and see what I think. And I went in stores, applied a little pump on the back of my hand, and this primer here is very unique because not only is it a moisturizing primer, which if you guys watched my recent video, which was the Juvia's Place foundation stick review, I had mentioned in that video that I have not been using a mattifying primer recently because my skin, whenever it gets real cold, my skin and mattifying primer, it just has not been working out. And so I thought this would be a good alternative to use during this time of year because it is moisturizing or hydrating. And then also, it's really unique because in my opinion, it's like once you rub it in, it gets almost tacky. And it's something that none of my other primers really do. Like, this one gets kind of like, not like sticky, but it just gets really nice and tacky, which in my opinion, I feel like will be great for really locking onto that foundation so your makeup literally does not budge at all. So we'll see how it goes. I also picked up the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. Now, I'm pretty sure like in a past video a long time ago, I tried this out, but I had got the mini travel size one and I lost it. Like, I think I used it once, maybe twice, and I lost it. And I just never repurchased another one. And so when I was in the store, I wanted to go ahead and try it out again. So even though this isn't technically new, I'm going to categorize it as new because it's been a really long time since I used it. And I only used it like once or twice. So pretty much, I don't even remember how it works. So this is gonna be a newbie. Oh, and even though these are primers, I will be using both of these together because since this is a moisturizing primer and this one here is a pore minimizing or smoothing primer, absolutely use both of these together. So I'll apply this all over my face and then just apply this in my cheek area where my pores are large. All right, so we got that, and then next up I'm going to do Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I got two products from them. First is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. Now, I have heard mixed reviews about this. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not really, like, I don't let reviews dictate my choices, only because I feel like everyone's skin is different, and some people may have a good experience while others may have a bad experience. So I was just like, let me go ahead and try it for myself and see how it works. Now, y'all know I love a good natural finish foundation, and this is a medium coverage foundation with a luminous natural finish, which is definitely right up my alley. I got the shade 440C, and in the store it looked like it was pretty much for as close to my skin tone as you can get with the foundation range. But I am excited to try it out. Like, to me, I'm thinking this is going to be a really good, more everyday foundation, and it's supposed to be really lightweight, so we'll see how this works out. And then I also picked up this stick here. So it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro Pencil, and it's the eyeshadow primer and color corrector stick, and I got it in the shade Base 3. Now, although it says that it's a shadow primer and color corrector, I actually got it to try out as a brow bone highlight because it looks like this. It's very mini, but you guys know how big I am on finding good travel-friendly or good makeup on the go product. I feel like this would be a really good, quick, easy way to, you know, highlight your brow bone, especially more recently because I haven't, if you guys have noticed, I've been going for more of a soft, natural brow recently, and even like my brow bone highlight is not as bold and as bright as I typically do. Like, I've been keeping it a lot softer recently, and so I feel like this would be a good go-to product whenever I'm like in a rush. So we'll see how this goes. Again, I got it in the shade Base 3, but I'm like, I don't know why they would call it I guess I could see how it could be a shadow primer, but color corrector, I don't see how that could work out. Anyways, okay, so that's Anastasia. The next two items are going to be items that they're not necessarily newbies, but they're just really old products that I have not purchased in a very, very long time, but I really do love them. Okay, so first up we have the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Now, if you have watched my videos in the past, you guys know how much I love this concealer. I get the shade Biscuit for a brighter under eye, and it is literally the most smoothest, most creamiest concealer. It blends out like a dream. It gives great coverage, and it is just amazing. Like, I love it. I'm pretty sure I ran out of my last one like last year. Maybe it was the beginning of this year, I can't remember. But anyways, I ran out of it and just never repurchased it because I have like a million concealers. But again, I was in the store and I was like, let me go ahead and get it while it's on sale because I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I got this, and then I also picked up my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And I have not purchased Laura Mercier powder in, it feels like a few years. It's been a long time because you guys know I always reach for my RCMA No Color Powder. Well, I feel like sometimes with the RCMA, don't get me wrong, I do love it, but it doesn't, whenever I want a bright under eye, the RCMA powder does not necessarily give me a bright under eye. Does it make sense? It's like, even though they're both translucent, I don't know, it's something about the Laura Mercier that even though it's translucent, it's like whenever you bake with it, it still creates like a really nice highlight. Whereas to me, the RCMA, like, it sets your concealer, but it doesn't brighten it. Does this make sense? It doesn't really brighten at all. So I still have the RCMA No Color Powder, don't get me wrong, but I think I may be switching back to my Laura Mercier for those days that I want a little bit of extra oomph under my eyes, because it really, I don't know, this powder here, I just feel like it's just, like, you can't get anything else like it. And again, it was on sale, so I picked this up. Oh, I also picked up for under my eyes. I also picked up the Schultz Hilberry Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. Now, fun fact, I actually use this powder on my clients. Whenever I do makeup on other people, I love to set the under eye area or like finish off the under eye area with this powder. This powder here is the most finely milled setting powder that literally gives your skin a I'm talking about flawless finish, okay? Like, it is amazing on my clients. However, I have never actually used it for myself. This powder here is a bit pricey, so whenever I went into Nordstrom, like back in Austin, and bought it, I only wanted to spend money on one of them. And at the time, I was investing in my kit, so I just was like, I'll just go ahead and I'll just invest it into my kit, because I keep my kit makeup and my personal makeup separate. So I was like, I'll just go ahead and invest in my kit and then pick one of these up for me later on. And I finally did. It took me forever, but I finally got one. I believe it only comes in 3 shades. That's the only thing I do not like, because I believe it's just light, medium, dark. And the dark one is a little bit too dark to brighten on me. Like, for me, like, I could use it to set, but it's more like, it would actually more so mute or tone down my under eye highlight versus brightness. So I'm hoping that medium is the right shade for me. And then I also picked up the Sephora Micro Smooth Baked Face Compact Powder. Now, I have wanted to try this out for a long time as well, because I know Alyssa Ashley always uses it, and she raves about it. She loves it. And I want to try it out myself. And so I picked it up. I got the shade Deep, and we will see how it goes. To me, it seems like it'll be pretty similar to my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish powder. So we'll see how it goes, but this is a shade that I got. I think it'll work pretty well to set all over. So I got that. And then I also picked up, okay, so another foundation I picked up is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick. Okay, it looks like this. And I have wanted to try this out for a long time, honestly. Like, since it first came out, I feel like everyone who uses this really loves it. And I know people use it for their foundation as well as for contouring. I just got one shade for now for my foundation base, and I got the shade Golden Amber. And it looked to be pretty much my skin tone in store, but we'll see how it swatches and applies and blends out. But first of all, the packaging is bomb. This one here, I believe, is a full coverage. So I can't wait to try this out. But again, this is full coverage, and this one here is like lightweight medium coverage. Lastly, I picked up a new concealer, and this is the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer. Now, I have heard that Huda Beauty's foundation or complexion products tend to be a little bit on the thicker side, and that they tend to be like super full coverage. I don't think I've ever tried any of her complexion products. Maybe I tried out her foundation, but I don't think I liked it, so I returned it. But I wanted to try out the concealer because it claims to be a high coverage creamy concealer with intense pigmentation. So I got the shade Caramel Corn, which is 22N. And when I swatched it in stores, it looked to be like a great hiding shade for me, so we'll see. But one thing I do like with their concealer is I like how it has the applicator that can just apply the concealer directly onto my under eye and just dot it on. But I feel like I'll probably save this for the days that I just want to look like a doll, pretty much. Like, I want to just look completely flawless, like no imperfections or pigmentation at all, like super flawless. I'll probably save this for that. So that was pretty much all I got from Sephora. And then I also got just 2 samples because I had those points. I did pick up the YSL Libre perfume sample. I got 2 of them because I had a whole lot of points. So it smells good in the store. So we'll see what I think about it. Scratch that. I do have one more thing. Okay. So the last thing I picked up is I actually picked up this like mini gift set from Patrick Ta. If you guys have watched my Patrick Ta versus Fenty body oil review, you guys know that I actually preferred the Patrick Ta body oil just because it was not as sticky and as like oily as the Body Lava. And so I really do like that. However, honestly, what sold me on getting this duo pack is the lip gloss. Okay, because the lip gloss is gorgeous, and y'all know I love a good nude shimmery lip gloss. You can't go wrong with one, regardless of your skin tone. Okay, and so I got this duo pack here, and I actually picked it up because it was actually pretty affordable. Like this pack here, which is perfect for like Christmas gifts or whatever. This pack here was only $35, and you get a mini size body glow, which the body glow comes with 1 fluid ounce, which for me is a lot, only because I just like those full size ones. It's like, it would take me forever to go through one of those, and I honestly don't wear a body glow like that, so this is more so for like special occasions. So you get the 1 ounce body glow. Now this is a different shade that I have not tried out. It's the shade A Dream Champagne. And then you also get the, what is this called? The shade of the lip gloss is She's Expensive. And it's just like the most gorgeous gold shimmer that I think, can you guys see that? I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but anyways, it's like a really pretty glittery gloss. Well, yeah, it's almost like glitter in there. But it'd be like the perfect lip topper on top of a lipstick, or, you know, whatever, lip stain, whatever you use. So, I'm pretty sure that is actually everything that I purchased from Sephora during the VIB sale. And I'm excited to try everything out. So, let me know down below, what did you guys get, if anything? What did you guys get from the Sephora holiday sale? And what are you excited to see me try out? Of the things that I've purchased here. Like, is it the Sephora powder? Is it the luminous foundation? Let me know down below what you guys want to see me try out, and I cannot wait to create a full look using all these products. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys.